Hi there, Bud Whitehouse here. Thanks for coming by. Today I want to talk to you about the employment interview and why my friend Goober Smokebreak has such trouble with the interview. So, along the way, I want to make one major point and talk about two things, either one of which you will want to consider, because I fear that my friend Goober is representative of a significant portion of the interview population. Anyway, Goober is about to interview for a job with me. Now, in the days of his youth, Goober did pretty much what his parents told him. Why? Fear, and maybe respect. But in Goober's eyes, his parents were very large and they were the boss. So for the most part, Goober did what he was told. He also knew that when he didn't do what he was told, consequences followed. Now, Goober starts school, and he learns on the first day of school to do what the teacher says. Same reasons. Then Goober has a whole bunch of teachers. By the time he reaches the work world, he's trained. So here he is now outside my office as the candidate for employment. As he walks through the door into my office, a little switch trips in Goober's brain. And suddenly he reverts back to that student child thinking, if I behave myself and I answer the questions correctly and I please this person, I may be rewarded with a job. And I need a job. I need this job. Right. Out in the hallway, Goober was the candidate for employment. In my office, Goober has become the supplicant, the beggar for employment. Coming through the door, he gave me power that I didn't have until he got here and handed it to me. And now, in what most people see as an adversarial process, Goober has to fight against the power he just gave. Brilliant. Now, let's get away from interviewing for a moment. You're feeling downright sick. So you come to the doctor. Here we are in the doctor's office. Which one of us has the problem? You do. You're sick. Which one of us has the potential solution to the problem? I do, the doctor. Which one of us is asking all the questions? I am, the doctor. Why? Because I'm trying to determine the nature of the problem so I can fix it. In that question and answer period, which one of us is in charge? I am, the doctor. Why? Because I can fix your problem. Now, let's take that back to the employment interview. Here you are in my office interviewing with me for a job. Which one of us has the problem? Surprise, I do. I only hire to solve a problem. If I have no problems, I'm not hiring a soul. Which one of us has the potential solution to my problem? You do, the candidate for employment. So which one of us needs to be in charge? You do. That comes as new news to most people, but it's true. You have to be the one in charge. Now, if you are familiar, if you've been a consultant or know consultants, you know that I'll be a consultant for a moment. You have a problem in business, so you call me in. I come into your office not saying, I want you to know this is your lucky day. You should be really glad you called me. Let me tell you what I'm going to do for you. I don't do that. I come in asking questions. What's the nature of your problem? What is it you're trying to achieve? What's getting in the way? What have you done about it? Does that sound like the doctor to you? It's very much like the doctor. So in the interview, you have to be the doctor or the consultant. I prefer consultant because it's a business application. But if all you know is the doctor, be the doctor. So Goober, in transferring from being the candidate to being the supplicant, has just thought his way out of a job, because as the hiring manager, I don't hire beggars. But you are not Goober. You will come into our interview asking questions, trying to determine the nature of my problem, so that you will know whether or not you're the solution. And if you're the solution, you can tell me why you are. And if you're not the solution, you will tell me that too. Because now you've ruled yourself out. I don't have to kill you. I like you. So you will ask me who you could speak with who might be able to give you some guidance in your search. And I'll be glad to hook you up with anyone I know. There we go. That's why most people have trouble right along with Goober in the interview, because they give the hiring manager power that he didn't have until they got there. We'll be talking more about this in the future, but in the meantime, go out and buy this book. You can tell I wrote it. In the book, you'll learn a whole lot about how to beat Goober in interviews. That's it for today. Thanks for coming. See you next time. So long.